guys, it's your girl Shantae and I am back with another video. If you are new here, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for clicking this video and tuning in with me today. So in today's video, I will be talking to you guys about my postpartum journey after having my baby boy and how it is going, how it went in the beginning. So before we jump into the video, make sure that you guys give this video a big thumbs up. Also, comment down below and subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so that you don't miss a video whenever I upload. Alright you guys, so my baby boy is about to be 1 year old very soon. I had him March 21st, 2021. If you guys are new here, I do have 5 beautiful children, 4 boys and 1 girl. So after I had my recent baby, my 5th baby boy, in the beginning I was fine, you know. I did have a very smooth sailing pregnancy. After I had him, I was glowing, I was very happy. You know, I am a very petite female, so I did gain like a little bit of baby weight and I had kept it on and I felt really good about myself. I was dressing nice almost every day, you know. I do exclusively breastfeed, so you know, even if you don't breastfeed, you know, you formula feed or you breastfeed your baby, newborn babies are up basically all night long. Every hour they want to eat, every 2 hours they want to eat. So you know, I did get a little bit like sleep deprived a little bit. I guess that's what you would basically call it. I did get that, but I was kind of used to it, like, you know, used to not really getting that much sleep because again I have other children. So you know, basically pretty normal. I will say like around when he was a month, I did start to realize I had baby blues. And how I realized I had baby blues was because I was trying to put together baby boy's pack and play that we had. It came like, you know, with a little bassinet and a changing table part attached to it. So I was trying to put it together. Because I had cleaned it and I've unfolded it and trying to put it back together, and for some reason one side just wouldn't snap, and it seems so silly now that I'm saying it out loud. One side wouldn't snap on, and I kept on trying to snap it on, and it just would not work. So I actually broke down in tears, started crying for a good 5 to 10 minutes, literally. I closed my door. My other kids didn't see me crying and breaking down, but I had just broke down, bawling out in tears. And you know, the next day I just felt like it was so silly for me to really be crying over that. But like eventually it did snap back in place after I calmed down. Like after an hour, when I calmed down, it snapped back in place. I just had to calm down, breathe. You know, I had to take a look outside with the kids. And I realized that it was something going on with me inside that just wasn't right, that just didn't feel right. So that's why I was going through what I was going through. That's why I broke down in tears over something so simple and so small. Now that I look at it and I think back about it, I had honestly felt like if I couldn't fix his pack and play, like what can I do for my kids? How can I help my kids? How can I help myself? I can't do for my kids because I can't fix this. That's how, like, honestly I started feeling. I started feeling low about myself, you know. And then eventually, you know, I rose above it and I was feeling better and all that, you know. And then 4 months to 6 months in, like I said, I was doing good, doing fine. I already have anxiety. So truthfully, like with COVID being around, like my anxiety kind of got worse. So I had postpartum anxiety where like I really did not want to go outside. Like I would get like panic attacks. I just couldn't be around too much people at one time, like at the same time. I just couldn't do it. For some reason I just couldn't do it. Like I was saying something. Yeah, so like 6 months in, people were like kind of like judgmental a little bit. Like they saw that I was like kind of had anxiety, but they were just like, you know, people will come up to me and tell me what people were saying, you know, like, oh, you know, the things that people were saying. It was a couple of things, but I'm just gonna tell you guys, like, you know, some things. Like they were just saying like, oh, she is too young to be depressed or have postpartum depression or to have anxiety. You know, she has too many kids to even be depressed. or anything like that, you know. And like that kind of like would get to me, like, you know, because depression doesn't have an age limit to it. You can become depressed as a child, kid, teenager, preteen, an adult, a young adult, an elderly person. You can still become depressed. You can get anxiety at any age, you know what I mean? So like that kind of like threw me off, because also a woman is the person who said this. A man wasn't talking about me. It was a woman that said this, and it's just like, are you kidding me? Like, you don't know that postpartum depression can hit at any time. It does not have to hit after you have a baby. It doesn't have to hit a month after you have a baby. It can hit you within 7 months. It can hit you after a year. So like that kind of like hurt my feelings a bit, you know. And you know, I just wasn't like really cleaning and organizing the way that you guys see me like cleaning and organizing on my channel and stuff. Like I just wasn't doing that at that time. Like I was cleaning and keeping everything neat, but it wasn't the way that I would normally clean. Like I would just clean like the outside parts, just doing my laundry, doing the dishes, and sweeping and mopping and just doing that. And then after that, like I just didn't have the energy. But I understand why I didn't have the energy. Like again, I had 5 children, so I did not have energy. But yeah. So then one person that was really close to me just was saying like, oh, you're dressing up to try to impress other people, to get other people's attention, and you know, just saying, oh, you're not doing good enough in the home, you know, you're not cleaning up enough, you are lacking on this, that, and the third, you know, you're worthless. It's just like a whole bunch of things. And at first I didn't let it get to me, but the person kept on saying it over and over again every time they wanted to just start an argument. And it's like the person did not see that I was going through something. Person, like, just because I was smiling doesn't mean that, okay, yeah, I'm happy. And no, I was going through something deep down inside. I just knew how to hide it. And my close friends kind of knew, like, oh, yeah, even though she's smiling, there's something wrong. And they even asked me, and I told them, yeah, there is something wrong. And it's amazing that you can see it, but the person inside my household can't see that. So eventually, other people was bandwagon with them and just saying the same thing, you know. Some people will be like, you know, she just had a baby, so, like, you just kind of have to, like, ease up, like, you know, hormones are all over the place. But eventually that happiness that I had, like after I had the baby, you guys, sorry, this is like going all over the place, but after I had the baby, I started working out more, started eating right, all the meals I needed to eat to try to help me gain weight, and just doing right, you know. And then after that time, like I told you, somebody had said to me, I started to just give in. I just gave in, I gave up, and I started to believe what everybody else was saying, like, oh, you know, like I can't be depressed, I can't have anxiety, and I just started to let them belittle me to where I was only, so I just cared for my children, I stopped caring for myself, so I stopped working out, I stopped eating, I would eat like 1 meal a day, I would still drink like my shakes and drink my water because of course I'm breastfeeding a baby. But I stopped caring for myself and just only cared for my children. I didn't even care about my appearance no more. Like, I just didn't care no more. I just started believing what everybody else was saying. And, you know, like, since you guys think that this is what I am, then fine. Then that's what I'm going to be. And that's what I believe. And I know that, like, I shouldn't have let it get to me. I should have just talked to somebody at that time. But the person that I am, like, I just can't ask nobody for help, and I just feel like I can't trust people to talk to them. But I had to pull myself out of that, like I really had to, like, because I'm getting older, and I can't, you know, like, it's okay that you catch depression or you get anxiety. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't make you a bad person, you know, like, we're all human. I'm a human being. I am perfectly imperfect, and I am perfectly fine with that. Like, nobody's perfect in this world, you know? And people expect you to take, some people, most people, expect you to take big, giant leaps into changing. But some people pace themselves, and they take smaller steps than others. We are all not the same type of people. And I had to realize that, and I had to get it together. Yes, I still go through anxiety from time to time, but I started to really take care of myself more. I started to work out again, like recently started to work out again, just started to take care of myself and start to love myself again. Because if I don't love myself, if my cup is empty, what am I pouring out for my children? Nothing. So my cup needs to be full of my self-love that I have so that I can give to my children, you know? And I would just, yeah. So again, I just started to give myself self-love again. And now I feel good about myself. You know, I'm still kind of going through it a bit, but I'm pulling myself through it, you know what I mean? I have started to read my Bible more, started to pray more, you know, talk to my close friends that I do have that do understand me, that aren't judgmental. Started to write down my feelings, and that is like helping me out a lot more as well. You know, when spring comes and I start my garden, that will really help me because I love nature. I'm a nature girl. So once spring comes, I feel like I'll be more uplifted and more happier. You know, I am very happy with my children. They uplift me a lot too as well, trust me. So that's what also has pulled me out of it a lot. It's just like, truthfully, like, we just have to be more kinder to each other. Like, choose our words wisely. If you don't have nothing nice to say, like my nana would say, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. And also another thing that she would say is, God gives his toughest fights to his toughest soldiers. And I never really understood that until now. Like, I kind of understood it when I was a teenager because I went through depression then. And that depression led me to run away from home. And, you know, of course I came back home, thank God. But, you know, yeah. So if you guys know anybody that is going through any type of anything like depression, anxiety, you know, just had a baby and their hormones are just all over the place, you know, just talk to them, reach out to them, just try to be a little bit more kinder, you know, because on the outside a person can be smiling and look like they're doing just fine, but inside they're really not doing okay, you know. So you always have to check up on, especially your close ones, you know, your loved ones. Just check up on them because you never know what a person is going through. A person can be going through so much and not say anything because they feel like they can't talk to a person, but, you know, just let them know that you're there. And if you are going through any type of anything like this, you know, just be strong. You don't have to take big giant steps to get out of what you're going through. Take the baby steps that you need to take medium steps, take big steps, steps that you need to take for yourself. Take the steps that you need to take to get out of what you need to get out of. Read more, do what you need to do. Self-love, self-care for yourself. Just know that you're strong, you're beautiful, and you will make it out of this. Don't let anybody knock you down. Don't let anybody take your spark and your smile away from you. You guys got this. So I had actually did a video before. Really, I was very, very vulnerable and really going through it, postpartum depression wise. Where like I had it. I was going to end it. I was done. And so, and in that video, I actually cried during that video. And then when I was editing the video, I had cried again editing it because it was just like really emotional to see myself really get that far into a depressing state to where I let a person that I love, that was really close to me, get to me. And yeah, I can't believe that I really let that happen. But, you know, I'm trying to pull myself through because again, it's still somewhat going on, but I'm not that far into it. Like, I'm kind of pulling myself out of that hole of really crying like that now. Like, really, I don't have no more tears to shed. I don't know, you guys, but I will update you guys on everything and how, you know, once I get a little more better. So I'm gonna end this video. Like I said, a while ago to you guys. I'm sorry. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also comment down below if you know someone that's going through this, if you have went through this, you know, before, had a baby and went through this. You know, again, postpartum depression is both ways. It's for women and for men. Yes, women get it worse, but men also get it as well. And also subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so that you'll this video whenever I upload. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I love you all. Peace out.